Begins now.
Breaking news at this hour, the Electoral College votes are officially in. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris passed the 270 vote threshold, affirming their election win. The president-elect is set to call for unity and healing when he addresses the nation tonight. We'll bring you the latest updates on his remarks coming up on KREM 2 News at 5 and 6 o'clock.
And the first shipment of the COVID-19 vaccine has arrived in Washington state. More than 62,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine were shipped.
UPS and FedEx are delivering them to 17 sites across 13 counties, and Spokane is among one of the counties set to receive about 3,900 doses. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Regina On. Whitney is off tonight. Well, for the first time during this pandemic, we have a light at the end of the tunnel. Today, Washington and Idaho are receiving shipments of the COVID-19 vaccine.
So here's what you need to know about who will get it first. The first dose of the vaccine will go to people in Phase 1A. That includes high-risk workers in healthcare settings, first responders, and residents and staff of nursing homes. Many residents of long-term care facilities will receive the vaccine through a federal pharmacy program that will begin in late December. Washington State estimates around 500,000 people will be eligible for the first phase of the distribution. As far as who gets the vaccine in later phases, the state will be sharing the next priority for future vaccinations coming up in the next couple of weeks.
And turning to the gem state now, Idaho is also on track to receive at least 13,000 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. The first shipment is set to arrive by the end of this week, and the vaccine is being distributed to 7 local public health districts. The locations were based on the number of healthcare workers in each district, and like in Washington, healthcare staff, COVID patients, and long-term care facility workers are among the first to receive this shot, and the state expects to receive another 89,000 total vaccines in the second and third shipments.
Once you get that first shot, the wait to be immune is not over. Pfizer requires doses to be taken 3 weeks apart. Moderna requires 4 weeks between shots. It's common for vaccines to require 2 or more doses. The chickenpox vaccine, the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine require 2 doses. The tetanus shot requires 3. People can expect some side effects with the COVID vaccines, including fatigue, muscle pain, fever, or chills for a day or 2 after receiving the shot. Some experts, including researchers at the University of Michigan, worry those symptoms and other factors like no-show rates for medical appointments and conspiracy theories, as much as 30% of the population may not get the second dose COVID-19 vaccine.
Well, Pfizer's vaccine needs to be stored at extremely cold temperatures, making delivery complicated.
But the company says it is prepared for that.
Pfizer is absolutely committed to equity in the distribution of this COVID vaccine. And again, we've designed a thermal shipper that really can reach deep into parts of the world.
Yeah, the vaccine needs to be kept at a minus 90 degrees Fahrenheit or frozen to the level of dry ice. American and United Airlines, along with FedEx and UPS, offered use of refrigeration on planes.
If the temperature drops by even 1/4 degree, the alarm goes off and our team is able to investigate what's going on and make sure that the shipment's ready for the rest of its journey.
In the meantime, Seattle-based Alaska Airlines says it's ready to help get vaccines from Anchorage or SeaTac Airport to remote locations in Alaska. Well, in the distribution of a vaccine, speed and efficiency will matter.
That's why the Washington National Guard says it's on standby for any requests from the State Department of Health and the Department of Defense to use its logistical capability.
In the meantime, Coug Nation stepping in. WSU is set to help with vaccine distribution efforts. Officials say they have plenty of ultra cold freezer capacity to help store those vaccines.
And pharmacies like CVS and Walgreens are also going to help administer the coronavirus vaccine, first to long-term care residents and staff, and eventually to the general public. Walmart and Sam's Club are also preparing their pharmacies for the rollout. Well, we know that this is a lot of information about that new COVID-19 vaccine.
And that's why we here at KREM created the vaccine team. So do you have a question that you'd like to ask them? You can text us your question at 509-448-2000.
And for the latest vaccine updates, so that you can stay up to speed, just text the word vaccine to that same number. Well, turning our attention to tracking new coronavirus cases, Spokane Regional Health reports 286 new cases, also 9 new deaths for a total of 308 deaths now. 99 folks are currently hospitalized. To date, more than 21,000 cases have been confirmed countywide. And due to the high volume of COVID-19 cases, information the health department is receiving, updates to death and hospitalization data may be delayed by 1 to 2 days. Meanwhile, disease investigators say they continue to see increases in cases linked to gatherings in personal settings and within long-term care facilities.
In the meantime, for those looking to get COVID tested in Spokane, here's the latest locations offering those tests. Chaz Health Clinic drive-through center is available at the Spokane Arena. It's open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Rite Aid also offering free testing at 4 Spokane and Grant County locations. Walgreens is another pharmacy in town offering testing. For the list of test sites, you can text the word TEST to 509-448-2000 and we'll send you COVID-19 testing locations. All right, switching gears now. Over the weekend, it was just beautiful out there. Take a look at this beautiful photo sent to us by James Moore. This was taken out on Lake Coeur d'Alene. We love showcasing your photos of the Inland Northwest, and it's pretty easy to do so as well. Simply share them using the Near Me section on the KREM 2 mobile app, and don't have our app today, you can download it anytime. So with that, let's talk weather. Tom Sherry joining us now to break down what's in store. So are you tracking any more snow this week?
I am. You know, on the higher elevations like the South Hill and as you get out towards Coeur d'Alene, some parts of the north side, there's a lot of snow still on the ground. We've got a winter weather advisory in effect just north of the Spokane area, northern portions of Spokane County, and it does include Coeur d'Alene, though, and western Kootenai County. Everywhere you see shaded in purple right there. That winter weather advisory in effect until tomorrow at 4 in the afternoon, because we're tracking more afternoon snow. Right now we're at 31 degrees. We had a bit of a thaw going on today, but now the roads are going to get very icy, so be aware of that. The radar very calm right now. Again, the next weather system moves in tomorrow afternoon. We'll look for patchy freezing fog tonight with a low of 29. Snow tomorrow, 1 to 2 inches in Spokane, but areas north of us could get anywhere between 1 to 4 inches of snow, and it could possibly change to a little bit of rain too, or be a real wet snow as we look for a daytime high of 37. I know it's only Monday, but I always look ahead to the weekend, and it looks like we've got some warmer temperatures. I've got low to mid 40s for the daytime highs. Could see some early morning snow Saturday before it changes over to rain, and then just plain old rain expected on Sunday. I'll check the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes. Regina?